Justin Trudeau's Liberals think it's far too dangerous in the time of the Wuhan flu for them to get back to Parliament to get some work done. However, they are back to holding pricey, in-person fundraisers. I guess just like gathering in mass crowds during a BLM protest. This virus takes a break when you have the right politics. Canada is in full-scale economic meltdown. Debt is approaching $1.2 trillion. The economy shrank 42% in the first 3 months of the pandemic. That's 5 times worse than the very worst of the 2009 global financial crisis. Canadians need solutions, like yesterday. Yet the Liberals don't seem to want to shake the potato chip crumbs off their PJ pants, dust off the old iron and ironing board, put some creases in their suit pants, and hop a taxpayer-funded plane to get back to work in Ottawa. Just look at this in the Toronto Star. Liberals call for another hybrid version of Parliament for crucial fall session. The Liberal government has proposed Parliament start up again as a hybrid body, with a majority of MPs attending via video conference and voting remotely in a critical fall session. Liberal House Leader Pablo Rodriguez made the new proposal to opposition parties Thursday, but his office declined to reveal specifics that are now the subject of confidential discussions. We support the return of regular business of the House this fall, but the risks of COVID-19 have not gone away, so it is not wise for all 338 MPs to travel to Ottawa, said Mark Kennedy, a spokesman for Rodriguez. We support a full hybrid approach with some MPs in the House of Commons chamber and the rest participating online through the video conferencing that worked well this spring. It's the responsible thing to do. So many people in this country are unemployed right now, and yet the Liberals are looking for ways to continue to avoid doing the very things they're paid to do by the taxpayer. Show up and do their jobs in Parliament because of responsibility, they tell us, not laziness, okay? However, if you throw $200 in the direction of a Liberal MP, then COVID-19 is no longer a threat. It's science, don't you know? Just look at this. An evening with Greg Fergus. Now, he's the Liberal MP for the Quebec riding of Hull-Aylmer. A week from now, on Monday, September 21st, 2020, Fergus wants to spend a nice evening with you and 33 other of his closest friends, or possibly strangers with $200 to spend, for the low, low price of $195 per person. What a steal. Join us for an evening with Greg Fergus, where we will enjoy the safe comfort of the Pele Mele patio in beautiful Old Hull. While many of us have not ventured far from our homes during the past few months, this will be a great opportunity for Liberals from the Hull-Aylmer riding to safely see one another once again and discuss the important road ahead. Please note that the event is limited to 35 guests. Provincial health and safety guidelines will be followed. Friends, they tell me liberalism isn't a religion, but then why does this feel so much like the medieval practice of paying indulgences to a crooked pope to have your sins forgiven? Except here, you pay your indulgences to the crooked governing party of Canada, and instead of being protected from damnation for your sins, you get protection from the Wu flu. You can gather with other Liberals for wine and cheese, and the virus, the one that apparently only lives in liberal workplaces like Parliament, well, it won't get you. If these Liberals can meet with total strangers to collect the election war chest cash, they can meet in Parliament to figure a way out of this financial crisis made worse by their lockdowns and out of control spending. For Rebel News, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid. At Rebel News, it's our job to tell the other side of the story the mainstream media and the Liberals, but I'm kind of repeating myself there, don't want you to see. That's why we sent a full news team to cover the CCFR Integrity March for gun rights in Ottawa. We sent 2 on-camera reporters and 2 cameramen to cover the single largest march for Canadian gun rights in a generation. To help cover the cost of our trip there and to see our coverage, please go to handsofourguns.ca.